For me it's the bars, the way that I boom in the car. Haters are trying to get at me. It's a shame I don't know who you are.
Yo, back once again with So He Got Bars. I told you it was going to be Wednesdays and Saturdays at 6 p.m. UK time. I'm sticking to it so far, my end. I might even put 2 up today. Well, I'm going to record a few. I'm going to whack them up. I don't care. So, let's get into this, yeah? I've noticed Grime Daily are doing this thing called invite only. Because I haven't been doing these reactions for, 2-3 years. I haven't really been keeping up to date with the channels and that, like, so this, it could be old, I don't know, but I see that there ain't that many. It seems like this this guy on Grime Daily is inviting people to do freestyles, so we're going to get into it. It's Bugzy Malone. He seems to be back on the grind again, doing things. So let's see what Bugzy has got for us. The king of the north, 0161 Manny on the map and all that, like. Let's go.
Yeah. It's invite only, man. Don't call me, I'll call you. A lot of you guys can't even ring the doorbell, let alone the kid.
Yo, Bugsy's face, man. Look how intense he looks. He's gonna fucking snap on this, isn't he? This is almost a little too loud for me, like, so let me turn that down a bit as well, like, but yeah, he looks intense, man.
King of the north.
Let me get a chair, please.
Floor's yours, my boy.
Respect. I said I give my soul to this shit, so let me start talking. Cause I've been running around the block, but let me start walking. I really had to slow it down, I know it gets sore.
Yo, I've been running around the block, let me start walking, let me slow it down. Yo, Bugzy, speak to him, bro.
But I had to sit you down. I know the timing's on mine, but you're the one I call dad, so fuck a closed coffin and fuck a YouTube funeral. They don't know nothing. They don't know about the days we had the roads popping. When the R&B was heavy, we was immature and petty. I'm no sidekick, but I felt your heart stop when I was busy making music, trying to chart up. And I still don't even know where they buried your body. Life's short as the flower blossoms, the leaves drop, and this is long overdue. It should have been a visit, but what we didn't do in life, we can do in the spirit. You can hear me clearly, right? This is more than a lyric. Well, let me know you're acting like I can just ask Siri. This isn't Bugzy Malone. I didn't bring the mask with me, and I didn't bring any bravado. This is that gritty, and don't start.
Ooh, yo. This is deep, man. Re-fucking-wind. This is deep, bro. He's talking to moms and that, innit? I don't want to turn it down. I want to rewind. Oof. Let's go back a little bit.
But I felt your heart stop when I was busy making music, trying to chart up. And I still don't even know where they buried your body. Life's short as the flower blossoms, the leaves drop, and this is long over.
Yo, that's rough. Like, he's saying he took time away to try and get this chart top in. It looks as if his mom's died in that time, like, and he's saying he doesn't even know where the body's buried and that. Whoa. Yo.
It should have been a visit, but what we didn't do in life, we can do in the spirit. You can hear me clearly, right? This is more than a lyric. Well, let me know you're acting like I can just ask Siri. This isn't Bugzy Malone. I didn't bring the mask with me, and I didn't bring any bravado.
He didn't bring the mask. This is not Bugzy Malone. This is unfiltered. He's took it right down. This is him talking. This ain't Bugzy. Yo.
Just ask Siri. This isn't Bugzy Malone. I didn't bring the mask with me, and I didn't bring any bravado. This is that gritty, and don't start trying to blame the law, cause all that's blasphemy. It's like my heart's locked and you've got the master key. Wait, let me sit back down. I'm being overbearing, cause for years I told myself I didn't have a parent, and that's the way I cope with feeling like nobody cared. Cause when you're reaching out for love and there's nobody there you trust, it's either jail or it's drugs, so you learn not to give a fuck. They say I'm cold.
Yo, he's saying for years he used to say he didn't have that parent. That's the way he coped with the fucking feeling of being unloved. The only love he had, what was he saying, is on the streets and the drugs and that, like, yo.
Myself, I didn't have a parent, and that's the way I cope with feeling like nobody cared. Cause when you're reaching out for love and there's nobody there you trust, it's either jail or it's drugs, so you not to give a fuck. They say I'm cold, but then being cold isn't glamorous. Have you sat before the judge? Are you beneath or you above? Will I see you when it's over? Will you meet me at the top? Cause I have to go to heaven, and I have to sit with God. Cause I've been running round in circles and the cycle's gotta stop. When you see your parents unemployed, you don't want a job. And I didn't want to work in Mackie D, sweeping up. My ambition introduced me to that bally and then gloss. But you would say that that's my pride, right? Looking back in hindsight, you told people that.
Yo, he doesn't want to work in McDonald's, sweeping up. The ambition got him to put on that bally. Yo, Bugzy!
You don't want a job, and I didn't want to work in Mackie D, sweeping up. My ambition introduced me to that bally and then gloss. But you would say that that's my pride, right? Looking back in hindsight, you told people that I changed up under the limelight. When people changed up around me because I rhymed tight, I was boxing every day. Remember, I was trying.
That's what I mean. Is it a case of, yeah, Bugzy changed? He ain't as humble as he looks, yeah? The money changed the guy, or did people change around him because of the money that he's made and that, like? This is what he's saying.
You would say that that's my pride, right? Looking back in hindsight, you told people that I changed up under the limelight. When people changed up around me because I rhymed tight, I was boxing every day. Remember, I was trying, right? Traded in my balaclava, I seen drama cost a life. I was getting beaten up, you left before I lost the fight. I heard you was outside telling people I wasn't thinking right. So much for the emotional support. And that money that I gave you that you never gave me back, that was a couple £1,000, maybe even 3 or 4. I was only 18, I built that money from the floor. And when I didn't win that fight, you didn't love me anymore. And I couldn't get in touch when I was trying to build rapport. When I started making music, rapping was my last resort. And you said that I left you poor. You called the hospital looking when I fallen off my bike. I wouldn't trust you by my side when I was fighting for my life. Now the doctor says the crash left a scar on my brain, but the scars on my heart are deep like that from a knife. And
Yo, I remember when he had that crash. It was a while back now, innit? Like, and he's saying Mom was never there, but when he had that crash, yeah, she rang him up. And even when he was fighting for his life, he didn't trust her by his side. The doctor said he left a scar on his brain, but the real scar's on his heart. Yo, Bugzy, I want to give you a hug, my brother.
Hospital looking when I fallen off my bike. I wouldn't trust you by my side when I was fighting for my life. Now the doctor says the crash left a scar on my brain, but the scars on my heart are deep like that from a knife. And I can never lose my sanity. This is no cap, so when I throw I gotta land, and what I hit's got to snap. I'm just speaking from my spirit, I just hope you speak back. But we'll never speak again in this life, how deep's that? I call this one the scar on my brain, I call this one the scar on my brain, The scars on my heart give me pain, cause you hurt me as a child, but it's too deep to explain, I call this one the scar on my brain, I call this one the scar on my brain, I never told them there's a scar on my brain. You wonder why I get so triggered. Run up on me, I'm not playing,
Yeah. Whoa. Yo. Bugzy Malone, yo. Damn. That was deep. I didn't even pause it all that much, you know, because I was just feeling it. But that was deep. Yo, as it said at the end there, yeah, Bugzy's got a new album out. Go and check it out. Damn. Bugzy's back, you know. That was deep. Go and check out Grime Daily. Go and check out Bugzy Malone. Go and check out the album. And I'll see you in the next one. Booyah!
For me, it's the bars, the way that I boom in the car. Haters are trying to get at me. It's a shame I don't know who you are.